Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dwight with Vintage Up Finds, formerly known as Auction Up Finds or Auction Up. But it was time for a change. I stopped recording because it was kind of weird walking around with a GoPro all the time. You know what I mean? Everybody's staring at you. You're in an auction at state sales, got the camera up and stuff, and everybody's just looking at you like you're a weirdo. It's kind of like being on a beach metal detecting. Yes, I like to go on a beach and metal detect. Is it weird? Yeah. Is it a little dorky? Yeah. Is it mad? Cool? Yeah. Do you find interest when you see people doing it? Yes. But at the same time, are you willing to do it? No, because everybody's looking at you. But anyway, so I'm gonna pull away from doing it. I'm gonna do that some, but not as much, and more so when it's not so. I don't want to use the word obnoxious because I watch YouTube all freaking day. But I'm just not gonna do it. Here and there I'll do it when it's appropriate. At least in my mind, it's appropriate. I'm sure you understand. So the channel new format is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be going over the stuff that's in my Etsy and eBay store. Links right up there at the top of your screen. I'm going to be covering different items, cool, especially the stuff I find very cool or the things I run across in auctions a lot. All right. So before we dive in, hey, I got a couple jokes for you guys. Are you ready? They're cheesy. I love cheesy jokes. I'm the cheesy kind of guy. All right. So first joke. I tried to sell a vintage clock, but time was against me. Anyway, next one. I picked up an antique mirror. It was a reflection of my poor life choices. Ooh. And number 3, I found a 1950s toaster at a thrift store. It still works, but only when it feels like it. That was kind of cheesy. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and jump right on. This first item I'm going to be showing you guys today is, did I actually subscribe or hit the like button? Help a brother out. It'll help get my website going. No, I'm sorry, my YouTube channel going again. And again, the name of it is Vintage Up Finds. Okay, so right now what I have up here is a oyster tray that I picked up at an auction. I'm going to put the image from Etsy or eBay up right now. It's an Austrian oyster tray, and I just wanted to go over the history behind it because I kind of find it interesting. And I'm sure if you guys have ever been to an auction or even an estate sale, these old oyster trays, they always go for a decent penny, and it's pretty competitive to try to pick one up. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Let me go ahead and clear this out here. All right, so what we're looking at right now is a Victorian oyster tray. It's if you've seen that crown and oval mark on the back of the plate and wonder what it means, this video is definitely for you. I'm not sure how close up I can get, but I'll put another picture up for that. All right, so what is an oyster plate? In the 1800s, oysters were considered a luxury food, and Victorian dining customs were all about presentation. This led up to the creation of the oyster plate, a beautiful molded porcelain plate with 6 individual wells for oysters and a center well for sauce. These plates were a symbol of wealth and fashionable dining. Okay, let's see. We got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the center well for sauce. I think we got an oyster plate, guys. All right, dating the plates. The Victorian oyster, actually it's the Victoria, sorry guys, Austria mark helps us date the plates. Most oyster plates with this stamp fall between 1890 and 1918, right before the breakup of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Styles shifted after World War I, so the oyster plates represent the tail end of the true Victorian and Edwardian porcelain era. All right. What do they look like? Okay, duh. We just said they have 6 things in a dipping. Let's see what it has to say, though. Victoria Austria Oyster Plates usually feature 6 shell-shaped wells around the center of the plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Delicate hand-painted floral and designs. Gold gilding around the oyster well. Soft colors like ivory pink, cobalt, and sea foam. Each plate was molded to resemble real oyster shells, making from both functional and decorative. All right, why collectors love them? These plates have become favorites among collectors for several reasons. Beautiful craftsmanship, hand-painted details, limited production error, and they display beautifully. All right, now what is the current value of these? Now these guys go for, I got this at a really good deal, I will admit. I got it for a very fair price, but they can go for a hefty amount. And I actually found this in a box lot, which was really cool. And my wife, who was with me that day, yeah, I actually got her to come to an auction with me, and she She saw it and she started digging around. I was like, get off that box, get off the box, because it was in a box lot. I didn't want people to start jumping on it. But I say, depending on the condition, and decorative Victorian oyster plates typically sell anywhere from $100 to $400, and ornate examples with heavy gilt can reach $500 or more. And I have seen that the more expensive ones go. This is actually a lower grade plate. Like I said, it's listed in our store links up. The link's right down at the bottom. We're going to go to this eBay store. Currently, it's up for auction. Once the auction is over, it goes on Etsy and eBay and we just list it for 30 days and it just keeps recreating. If you're interested. All right. How to identify the authentic? All right. To identify an original Victoria Austria piece, flip the plate over. Look for the crown and oval mark. Got it. With the word Victoria. Got it. Yes. Got it. And you may also see Carlsbad Austria print below. And I've got that. So yeah, we're on it. Actually, this one just says, wow. Gotta get my little magnifying glass out here, guys. This is so funny. This one actually just says Victoria Austria 237. Just have to look at it a little bit closer. It's an oyster plate. A little bit different than what I'm reading here. But anyway, the mark is usually green or blue, and the mark is green though. Let's see here. So, yeah. So basically, this is what the videos are going to be like, guys. I'm going to get cool stuff. I'm going to make shoot little videos, see if you like it. If you like it, hit that like button. You have no idea what that does for me, how much that helps my channel out to hit that like button. And while you're at it, subscribe. That's awesome too. And leave a comment. Talk to me. Tell me what interests you. Tell me what you want to see. I'm telling you, my store is pretty big. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and I would love to do the videos that you guys are requesting. But until next time, I don't know. Vintage up finds? It used to be auction up. Anyway. All right, guys. Peace out.